It was once a movie lover's dream, a service allowing subscribers to see one movie in theaters per day for just $9.99 a month. MoviePass was an instant success, seemingly too good to be true, and turns out it was. The new documentary MoviePass, MovieCrash recounts the meteoric rise and dramatic fall of the theater subscription service. Let's take a look.
The average ticket price was $11.50, and we were charging $10 a month. But people were going to 4 movies a month. We were losing a lot of money.
Joining us now is the film's director, Muta'Ali Muhammed, and founder of MoviePass, Stacey Spikes. Thank you both so much for joining us tonight. Stacey, I'd like to talk with you. Tell us about your involvement with MoviePass from the beginning and why you decided to share this now.
Yeah, so I had co-founded it with my partner, Hamay Watt, and we wanted to make the Netflix for movie theaters. And then
Before Netflix.
Yeah, exactly. Well, after Netflix, we were inspired by that model and wanted to build that for movie theaters that people could pay a flat rate and go to the movies all they wanted. And then a private equity group came in and bought it and dropped the price to $10, which wasn't sustainable. And the rest is history.
Muta'Ali, what drew you into this project?
I think it's a fascinating story. I think their idea, I love going to the movies, so any company that wants to make movie going easier is one that I support, but it's about 2 people, founders, who dedicated, I think, a strong portion of their whole lives to make a dream happen. And it's what happens when people follow the American dream, but they cross paths with others who might have some other ideas in mind about how to run their business. What
was your hope for MoviePass at its inception?
I think that the movie industry has so much room to grow. It's still behind technically. And when you look at the innovation that's happened in streaming and other areas, I just felt like, hey, what if all of that technology was here? And we proved that people would go more. They signed up for the service. They increased their behavior by 100%. So that adds a lot of jobs and a lot of people who can work in the movie industry. And that's what we wanted to bring to it.
What do you think, Muta'Ali, is the most misunderstood aspect of all of this?
So much is misunderstood about the MoviePass story, including who the founders are, why it failed, so to speak, what's happening with it now, and really the intentions of the people behind it. So, but there's different aspects of the story that are not talked about so much. There are investors, you know, regular people who invested in MoviePass, who went on a ride themselves, and their subscribers who really don't understand exactly what was happening to their subscription service, especially during the years 2017, 2018. So this story aims to, and I think does, answer questions for all sorts of people who had an experience with MoviePass. And MoviePass had, at one point, over 3 million subscribers, so we're hoping to satisfy those viewers, as well as viewers who haven't really heard of MoviePass yet.
And you have since reacquired the company and plan to relaunch the service.
We relaunched.
You've already relaunched, so give us a sense of, people can start going now?
Yeah, it's live, and we ended 2023 profitable, the first time in the history of the company. But you can go anywhere you want, whether you're in Texas or Alaska, anywhere you can sign up for it, and you can go to 90% of all theaters in North America.
What will be different about it this time?
We put some technologies in that make sure that there's profitability there, and we have different price plans rather than one cheap price that is not sustainable. So that's a really big difference.
Muta'Ali, Stacey, we thank you both so much for joining us. All the best to you both. Want to let our viewers know you can catch the HBO documentary film MoviePass, MovieCrash. It debuts Wednesday, May 29th on HBO and will be available to stream on Max. We should add the 2 former leaders, Theodore Farnsworth and Mitchell Lowe, were indicted on criminal fraud charges by the Department of Justice. Farnsworth is being held at federal detention center in Miami. Both have pled not guilty. A trial is scheduled for next year.